Hey, how's it going? What a weird intro to a video. Welcome, everyone. This is the Extreme Gimmick. This is Hardcore TV. We're in the second week of January 1999. What have we done recently? Money's up a lot. Money's up a lot in 2 weeks. Partially, I believe, because of our... Where is it here? Our Southeast show. So yeah, you can see it there. None of this is really like in kayfabe stuff. Like Dreamer is still off screen, in kayfabe, all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's a step. You know what I mean? And I think that's what matters. It's a step. We're in Hammerstein again tonight. We should be. Yes, we are. And I'm ready to just lock and load. We are 2 weeks out, so not this week, but next week. And there will be one more TV before. But we're 2 weeks out from Guilty as Charged, our first pay-per-view of 1999. And without further ado, let's just rock and roll, shall we? So we open things up with Shane Douglas, you know, and he talks about his attack last week on Rob Van Dam. And he kind of explains it, and he says, you know, Rob Van Dam really likes to run his mouth, you know, he's a bit of a cocky douchebag, if you will. I don't know how cocky I'd be when I got lucky one time. You know, Shane explains that anybody can do anything one time. One time is nothing. So if RVD genuinely believes that he is the shit, he's better than Shane Douglas, he's better than the franchise, he should put his money where his fucking mouth is. And do it again. On pay-per-view. 2 weeks, Guilty as Charged. Douglas Van Dam 2 World Championship one more time. What do you say, Rob? And so, Douglas here, kind of, what's the word? I mean, he's issuing a challenge. He's kind of going off the basis, though, that Rob Van Dam got lucky. Did he? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But nice little promo there to kick off from Douglas. We move into our first match. It's a 67C+, because Kurt Angle is fucking God. Kurt Angle beats John Cronus in 6:28 by pinfall with an Angle slam. Again, just another match to highlight the fact that Kurt Angle is so very good at pro wrestling. Cronus is a pretty big guy, and I like the idea of Angle kind of like tossing him around a bit. And so that's kind of the idea of this match in my head. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Moving forward again. After the match, Jerry Lynn comes out and he says, you know, Angle, last week you talked about how you thought I was pretty good. How I was one of the best talents in this company. You also mentioned that list, Rob Van Dam, Lance Storm. And I do appreciate being part of that group. But you said you wanted to showcase talent in this company. You see John Cronus right there? Like it or not, he's talent. John is one of the most talented big men I've known in this company. The fuck is that? That's like a bike outside or something weird. He's got charisma, he's energetic, he brings the people to their feet. Something that I might struggle with a bit, but Angle, you talked about a match at Guilty as Charged, Angle versus Lynn. And I thought it over. I thought it over for a long time, weighing the pros and the cons. If you beat me, well, that raises your stock, but maybe it hurts mine a bit. If I beat you, well, what's the advantage to that? And then I stopped myself. And craziest thing is, Angle, is that I realized you were right. This isn't about advantages and disadvantages to a certain match. I talked my whole title run. The whole time I held that ECW World Championship, I talked about how I'd fight anyone because that's just who I am. I'm a fighter. I want competition. And then you came in and offered me a match in the name of competition. And who am I to deny that? Who am I to deny me and you tearing the house down in 2 weeks? So Kurt Angle, you're on. So you can book it in right now in your head, because I don't care to do it, because I'll just remember these things as I go. You can book it in now in your head. Jerry Lynn versus Kurt Angle. It's one of, well, I mean, it's the biggest match of Angle's career thus far. Former ECW World Champion Jerry Lynn. I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's going to do really well. Because Angle just got a 67 with Cronus. What can he do with Jerry Lynn? Let's move forward. Moving forward, we actually have a Suicide Blondes promo. They're in the ring, and they call out the Stormtroopers. The Stormtroopers come out on the stage, kind of. And the Suicide Blondes say, Lance, Chris, I've got to admit it, you're two smart dudes. You know us, apparently. You know us well enough to try to distract us with Dawn over there. And that's fine. But we have a bit of an insurance policy of our own. And they're not here right now. And we don't really know when they'll get here. But know that you two, and you, Dawn, you've made two very, very, very young and hungry enemies today. This week, this month. Me and Christian here, we are the two hottest commodities in this company. I mean, first of all, look at us. Second of all, look at our matches. Third of all, look at who the tag team champions are. And so the Dudley boys, they're going to defend against the Hardy brothers tonight. So you've got two fat slobs taking on two gangly little flipper flappers. And Christian's like, what the fuck, flipper flappers? And Sexton's like, I don't know, man, all right? What the fuck are you going to call him? Christian's like, spot monkey. Hardcastle's like, yeah, sure, exactly. Spot monkey. And Sexton and Christian, they say, we've talked to Paul Heyman, and he wants us to settle our differences. You know, the tag team division is starting to kind of rank itself out again. After our arrival, the Hardys' arrival, we're starting to, the resurgence of the FBI. What else do Steven Richards coming back and forming back up with Blue Meanie. Like, the tag ranks are getting deep. And they're starting to formulate a chain here, a chain of command, if you will, a ladder of importance. And it's time for us to place ours. And as I've said, we've talked to Paul Heyman, and he wants it to go down. So, what better place than Guilty as Charged? Everything's just building Guilty as Charged, if you haven't noticed. Sexton and Christian say, Storm, Candido, we may not totally know where our place is right now in this tag team division, where we stand, but we certainly know it's higher than two old, washed up nobodies, to be honest. Because, again, me and Christian here, we have star power. You two had to bring in Dawn Marie over there for anybody to give you a second glance. Top guys out? What can they say? Suicide Blondes. I don't know. I gotta think of a catchphrase of some kind to them. Otherwise, I can't. I don't know. I need a catchphrase for them in my head. That's okay, though. That worked, I guess. Yeah, I liked that. I liked that. Yeah, no, that was, that's well done, I think. Setting that up. So yeah, these four will go at it at Guilty as Charged. I'm sorry if this episode isn't as entertaining as others. I'm feeling real weird right now. Like, I was, like, super pumped booking this, and now I'm doing it, and I'm really just, like, meh about it. Anyways, going forward, though, I believe we have a match. We do. It's a 58C-. Speaking of tag team action, we have the FBI. They beat Meanie and Richards when Tony Mamaluke defeated the Blue Meanie by pinfall to fast roll-up. So, you know, the FBI stealing one here. against the Blue Meanie and Stevie Richards, who have not been overly impressive, I guess, since coming back together. Little Guido had a fucking phenomenal match. I'm very, very happy to see that. Improvements and stuff like that, you can see. Overall, that's a pretty alright match, and it's getting Mamaluke over. That's the goal here. Getting the FBI in a position where they can hang with the top dogs in the tag division. We have a promo from Taz, 82. Fuck. Taz is in the ring, and again, he's got his belt, and he's just like, I fucking did it again. Like, seriously, guys, like, this belt is never leaving my waist. And again, I don't mean that to be cocky or to be a mean guy about it or to belittle anyone, but I'm gonna be honest, nobody's on my fucking level here. I am a different breed, I'm a different animal, I'm the fucking Tasmaniac, human suplex machine, machine of suplexes, the killer, the destroyer of worlds, 5 feet of fucking domination. I'm Taz. I fucking kill people. And Taz just holds up the belt one-handed. Who's next? Taz is the shit, man. This whole run is just fucking Taz. Taz is really fucking good. We're gonna move forward again. We get a video package. It just kind of hypes up the Sandman and Woman, and them kind of returning soon. But up next, it's our main event. All right. It's Jeff and Matt Hardy versus Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley for the Tag Team Championships of the world. Who will be victorious? Remember, the Hardy brothers grasped at this opportunity before. They lost that best-of-5 series against the Stormtroopers 3-2. They were almost here. The Dudley boys went on to then defeat the Stormtroopers. If you are a betting man, and I don't know if you are, I don't even know if you're a man, to be honest, but if you're a betting person or somebody who runs by statistics, you look at this and it's a no-doubt, no-brainer win for the Dudleys. The Dudleys beat the guys who beat the Hardy brothers. But in pro wrestling, as Shane Douglas kind of mentioned before, anybody can do anything one time. So who is the better tag team? Who will become or retain greatness? Well, let's find out. It's a 72 B-. As, what the fuck is Jeff Hardy's finish? I gotta fucking change that. As in a bout with great wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, the Hardy brothers defeated the Dudley boys in 21-23 when Jeff Hardy defeated Devon Dudley by submission. No. He just fucking, like, flies at him. Beats Devon Dudley by flying at him. The Hardy brothers win the tag team titles. Wow. So I chose to do this for numerous reasons. One of the bigger ones being that the Dudleys have almost held these belts for a year. And if it wasn't the Hardys doing it right now, there would be nobody else close to taking it from them. And I didn't really want them to hit that year mark. Just kind of because, I don't know, I didn't plan on that. I didn't plan on them holding it that long. It's kind of just how it's ended up. But the Hardy brothers do it. So they debuted in, like, the summer. It's been, like, 7-8 months, maybe. And now they're tag team champions. The Hardys are very good at what they do. Very, very good at what they do. They've just beaten the top dogs, and now they are the top dogs. I think that's a pretty good way to end that episode. I approve of this rating. It's very nice, very well done. Jeff's performance ratings continue to go up whenever he's with Matt. We'll have to get Matt up, because Matt is, in my mind, like, kind of on par with Jeff in terms of a lot of stuff. It's just Jeff is flashier, you know what I mean? So people are attracted to him more. These ratings for the Dudleys seem about right, though. I would say Bubba's better than Devon in almost every facet. Both teams have excellent chemistry, though. And to say one thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, I doubt that's the last we've seen of these two teams taking on each other, especially for those tag team belts. Overall, the show gets a 73 B-. We're up in 7 regions. That's really nice to see. Yeah, so next episode will be the go home for Guilty as Charged, and then we'll have Guilty as Charged. What? Hold on. Alan Kirby was a remarkable wrestler in the United Kingdom as he was one of the only deaf and dumb wrestlers? What? Alright, so, oh shit, they turned Misawa heel? Jesus Christ. So yeah, we got awesome feedback. I'm not shocked by that. WCW changed their logo. I already kind of mentioned that. Dustin Rhodes is Goldust, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Why doesn't he have a picture? Does he have a picture, like, on their thing? Hold on here. We have stuff. Bubba thinks Christian's gonna be a star, and Matt thinks Sexton's gonna be a star. That's actually really fucking cool. That's really fucking cool. God damn, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. God, yes. Hold on here. I gotta check the WF really quick and make sure that Goldust has a picture, because that'd be kind of dumb if he doesn't. Goldust. Okay, yeah, he does. Okay. Alright. Just making sure. Everything looks alright there in that company. So yeah, if you're looking here, the WF have regained first. I mean, we knew we did, whatever, the, like, one video or whatever, not too long ago, where I explained all the different stuff going on with all the different companies. Something that I'm actually wondering, though, is, they probably don't change their, like, pictures for certain things. Hogan isn't back, is he? From, like, the movie or whatever? No, he's not. Okay. But yeah, so we're continuing to rise. I think we were always 7th, so it's not that big of a development. But we're getting there, you know what I mean? If we can look at our size really quick, are we up? We are definitely up. Yeah, so we went up 1 point in the Southeast, and we went up 1 point in the Tri-State thus far, and that's about right. So our importance, we need a 47 importance in 2 regions, so the Southeast will be that other region. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. If we can hit Cult. If we hit Cult, I'm probably going to up the length of our TV show to maybe, like, hold on, where am I going here? Broadcasting. I would up the length of our TV show, because I think we can go an hour and a half right now. Yeah, we can. But I don't really want to do that. Let's keep it the hour. Just because, I don't know, I like booking an hour, especially for a smaller company like this. It keeps me focused, you know what I mean? I can't have a lot of the fat. I can't have a lot of the fat. That's pretty much it. Is there anybody else who would like to negotiate at all? Just wondering. Willing to negotiate? Yes. Just all the places that we are on. Yep. Yep. That's about right. Cool. Yeah, that's about right. Without any further ado, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, I know this was a bit of a weird kind of feeling episode. I feel kind of weird right now. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something, but that is a thing that happens every once in a while to me. Could I induct anybody in my Hall of Fame? Like I won't do it, but could I logically do that? Where's my Hall of Fame? Check for eligible candidates. I could do Sandman, Shane Douglas, Public Enemy, Dudley Boys, and that's it. That's actually pretty cool to see. Just kind of knowing the history of the company. But yeah, without further ado, as I said before already, so I guess there was further ado. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, this is Silly Talk, signing out.